Yes. Okay. So we're going now to the listen to this segment where we choose tracks for each other that neither of us have heard just yet. So for you, KB, this week I'm going to highlight a band called Limbs,
Right.
and Limbs are a metalcore band from I believe Australia, who've
Now that
they've
is already positive already because I do like the Australian scene at the
yeah.
moment.
Well, I guess metalcore. I guess more definitively they could be described as post-hardcore
Okay.
with
Still
metalcore
good.
influences, and
It's a bit like
they
Polaris then, because they're
they
Australian as
already
well.
yeah, and they already have So I'm reading the Spotify bio here. They're a post-hardcore outfit hailing from. Oh no, they're not Australian. They're from Tampa Bay. My mistake.
Oh. That's yeah, different side of the ocean.
Yeah, whatever. Originally formed in 2013 under a different moniker, they released their debut album entitled Dead Ends before undergoing a fairly drastic lineup change. After taking 8 months for reformation, they regrouped and released their sophomore release, Admission, in late 2014. The following year, they toured the DIY circuits relentlessly, dropping singles and gaining fans along the way. After a tour with Saosin, is that how you pronounce it? Saosin?
How is it spelt?
Saosin. They're quite a
Saosin.
notable post-hardcore outfit.
I'm not too sure.
You're not familiar with them either. Okay, Saosin.
Yeah.
The band recorded a 3-song EP entitled Sleep, mixed by Bo Burchell from Saosin and mastered by Mike Calagian. And it was eventually re-recorded under production of Tim McTague from Under Oath. Fast forward to 2018. They found a new home with UNFD, where they released their debut full-length album, Father's Son. So it sounds like this band has gone through a lot of changes and chops and changes and yada yada. It was a conceptual album following a young man breaking free from the indoctrinated upbringing and exploring the harm it causes and the strength of reclaiming your own life. But now, this year, they have come out with an EP called Only the Lonely Know. And this EP, when it comes to my end of year list, I feel like this could definitely be up there as one of my EPs of the year. And every single song that Bees has played of this band so far on New Music Saturday, they've resonated with me. So the song I've given to you from this particular EP is called I Used to Be You.
Okay.
So have you got that queued up?
I do, yes.
Cool. Right, so I've given you an idea of the flavors that Limbs have in their sound. So post-hardcore, metalcore, whatever you call it, Under Oath influence, yada, yada, yada. So with that being said, we're going to play on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, starting off strong. Like it. See what you mean with that post-hardcore inspiration.
Yeah. Natural harmonics. It's an interesting transition, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm on the fence about this chorus, I gotta be honest.
You're on the fence.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I quite like it, you know?
It kind of has a different flavour to it than the verse that I heard. I do like that part though.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting you like that part and not the chorus.
I don't know, it just sounds like that. It sounds like a bit of radio rock. Too much radio rock for my liking, in a sense.
That's fair enough.
Don't try to tell me this doesn't sound just like to fade.
But I love these like little bits where they just throw everything at you.
Yeah. I love any band that incorporates natural harmonics into their riffage, and that's certainly one of them. See, there's a lot going on, isn't there, in this? You know.
Yeah, for something that's like 3.5 minutes, definitely.
Yeah, they're cramming a lot into this.
I mean, I feel like it may be just the song I'm not keen on for like about like 15 or 20% of it, but I'm sure like I like other songs. They seem like that kind of band. Maybe this will grow on me. I don't know.
I can definitely see it being an acquired taste. You know, it does have that kind of very hooky radio rock anthemic feel. You know, and you know, kind of screams either side of it. But yeah, that was Limbs.
Okay. Yeah.
With
So
I Used to Be You. You weren't too fond of that then?
I liked the bit where they, like I said, I liked the bit where they threw everything at you, but I didn't necessarily like the chorus. I thought the chorus was a bit too run-of-the-mill radio rock sounding.
Got you.
I just didn't think there was much different with it that I've heard previously in other examples. So that's just me. I mean, I think that's the first kind of recommendation I've been like,
You've been a bit on the fence about it. Oh, that's fair enough.
So
yeah.
it's a first, but
yeah, I mean,
but
okay,
that's the
for
beauty
me,
of reactions. So that's
I mean,
all good.
well, okay, but I will say, you know, for me, these three songs, very strong collection of songs. You know, I feel like this band is another one that has a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, you know, I know apparently they've already released a full length album. I mean, I feel like this band could get somewhere. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
This is a strong collection of songs, and which direction they decide to take, you know, whether they take it towards the pop sensibility side of it or whether they take it more towards the aggressive side of it, who knows?
Yeah, and I think, like I said when I was reacting, that it might be just a song. I don't know. I'll have to listen to a bit more of their stuff to just kind of like get more of a verdict. Yeah. So that's essentially
fair dues. All right. So what have you got for me then, KB?
So Rob, we're gonna take you on a trip down the deathcore spree because last week I showed you Fit for an Autopsy and you grew very fond of them. And
you're determined to get me into more deathcore, aren't you?
I think because you've always been off the idea, but then you listen to some songs and go, oh wait, hang on, maybe a bit wrong about deathcore. So like, well, let's give you a bit more to sink your teeth into. And
I've got to say, right, as much as I continue to kind of be on the fence a bit about deathcore, I am always open to listening to it. You know?
I think
I'm not one of these people. Oh, I don't like deathcore, so I'm never going to listen to it. You know,
I think it's a bit of like the opinion of metalcore as well. Like it's always, you know, some people just say, oh, it's just bands like Asking Alexandria and things like that, whereas like, no, that's not really the case. You know,
you only really scratch the surface.
And I think deathcore has been, I think deathcore's been more recent, so there's been more bands to kind of do something different with it, so that's what I always like to see. And we saw Fit for an Autopsy last week. We've seen Shadow of Intent. So it's worth going into